one to Mr. Henry Cotton. Cotton, would you come forward, state your name and address for the record, and you may proceed.
Thank you so much for allowing us to speak. This great commission. Haven't seen you in 20 years.
Wow.
Haven't seen you in a long time.
Yeah.
So, how you doing? Good to see you. Gentlemen, I'm Henry Cotton. I was from
Your name and address for the roll. I'm sorry. Then go ahead.
Henry Cotton, 328 West Madison Avenue, Bastrop, Louisiana.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I thought we were just going to be in a committee meeting, so we only printed 6 of these before a committee, I think, that met at 2. They were supposed to meet at 2. I was invited by Commissioner Baker. And we do ACT, SAT, college readiness prep across the country. And I started a small company several years ago. I'm former president of KDKS-FM here in Bastrop. In Shreveport. And I operated that business for a decade or more. And I have relations with the gentleman here and some other people in Shreveport. And so I'm no stranger to Shreveport. I still have my honorary Shreveport citizenship from Mayor Hussey hanging on my wall in Bastrop to remind people that I can leave at any time and come right back to Shreveport, I hope. But to get to the point, ACT and SAT scores in America are very low. Nationwide, according to the ACT data, you can do a search on a Google search or any search on ACT data. 2009 is the last published year. You'll find that America is in serious trouble when it comes to college readiness. All groups. Nationwide, 36% of Asians nationwide are college readiness. College readiness benchmark is scores on the ACT that correlate to certain scores on the SAT. Those scores are 4 tests on the ACT: English, math, reading comprehension, and science reasoning. And those courses, certain scores correlate to success in college. And 18, for instance, in English correlates to a 50-50 chance of passing college freshman English with a B or better, and a 75% chance of passing the course. Those scores are 22 for mathematics. The course, of course, is college algebra. 21 in reading comprehension, which correlates to social studies. And science reasoning, 24, a B or better in biology or chemistry, freshman chemistry or biology, or 75% chance of passing the class. Nationwide, 36% of Asians, 28% of Caucasians, 11% of American Indians and Native Alaskans, 10% of Hispanics, and 4% of African Americans score above that average, which is a 21.25 composite. In Louisiana, it's more dismal than that. In Louisiana, there were 34,000 plus students who took the ACT in Louisiana for 2009. Of that, 20,400 or so were Caucasian, 10,538 were African American, and then the other ethnic groups were at much lower numbers. But of the Caucasians, the 20,000 that finished, that took the ACT, only 20% passed, scored above this threshold. So we're not satisfied at that 80% that did not. Of the African Americans that took the test, and 20%, by the way, of 20,000 is about a little more than 4,000 kids. So we can say that if they stayed in Louisiana, all 4,000 of those kids got TOPS, Mr. Lynn. TOPS is, of course, about $6,000 a year, if you talk about the LSU tuition. So $6,000 a year times 4 years, $24,000 per student that the state of Louisiana sends a voucher to those schools to cover their tuition.